Happy Friday morning. I am just going to give you a really quick lesson on how to use a transaction management system that has AI. So I'm going to screen share and show you Listed Kit. So this is pretty cool. This morning I opened an email and the email had this document. They gave it to you from Listed Kit, right? So they sent it out. It's a lead magnet, but it's basically a cool little product. So 30 AI commands every transaction coordinator should be using. And it's how to use the prompts to do things for you that you don't have to do. So there are some already built-in prompts inside Listed Kit with Ava, but I went down here and looked at the ones that are not. So I wanted to find out, let's go down here about in progress. So I want to know what's due this week. I might want to know a contingency check, weekend shifts, deadline conflict scan. I might want to go down here and say, closing checklist, build a dated closing checklist, closing disclosure review against contract terms, or a closing summary. Let's do the closing summary. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit copy. Now I'm going to go over to Listed Kit. I'm going to go down to my settings. I'm going to open settings in Listed Kit and go to commands. I'm going to create a new command. I'm going to put that title right inside there, closing summary. I'm going to go back to this sheet and I'm going to get the prompt itself. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put it right inside the prompt. I don't have to make up anything, think about it, just hit that. Now, I have a couple of pre-made prompts here. I'm going to go to my property that I have inside here as a demo. Now I'm inside that property and it takes me right to the tasks page. So when I go over here to Ava, this is Ava. She's the Ava AI for Listed Kit. I'm just going to type the / and it gives me a list of all of the prompts that I could actually check that is set up in here right now. So there's my what's due this week. I'll show you that in a minute. Closing summary. I'm going to click on that. It's going to put the prompt in there and I'm just going to hit go. So you can see she's thinking. And while she's thinking, I'm going to go up here and show you this. I did this with the prompt that says due this week. And take a look at what it gave me due this week. All of these tasks are in here. And it says no upcoming deadlines. However, you're 42 days past closing. You need to do these tasks. So I could see a request for Zillow review. They're my tasks I built inside my transaction management system. Change the MLS to closed, remove property from Supra. It's got all that in there and it's telling me it's past due. Then I came down here for closing summary. This transaction closed on 5/1. Because the file is already post-closing, the standard pre-closing milestones are complete, but several administrative wrap-up tasks remain outstanding. Completed milestones, contingency removals, disclosures, earnest money, walkthrough, overdue post-closing tasks. For Yvonne Arnold, notify seller to shut off utilities, request verification of property walkthrough, get a client's future contact info, see closing statement and commission, upload all closing docs to Dropbox and change the MLS to closed. So if you have an admin, TC, LC using your products, it's why I tell everybody they should be in your products. Your processes are inside this file. So you can have 10,000 foot overview. No more calling your TC or admin every 5 minutes. Did you do this? Can you do this? Will this happen? Is this happening? No text, no emails. Just take 5 minutes and go in and check the product yourself at 5 o'clock with a glass of wine. This is how you really get out of doing all of the work and trying to keep it all in your head of what your admin is supposed to be doing. That is a bad way to do business in 26. I've been using systems like this since 2011. But now the AI is magic. So if you're not using something like a transaction management system like Listed Kit or Next that have AI built in, you're probably behind the curve about 5 years. And it will give 5 years back in your life. So check that out. Talk to you soon.